Hey, welcome back to the channel. So, you're thinking about buying a home. Congratulations, you're about to dive headfirst into one of the most exciting and, let's be honest, occasionally stressful experiences of your life. Rather than getting a big fat punch in the face or maybe selling your kidneys later because you didn't budget for closing costs, I'm going to talk about the top 10 mistakes to avoid when buying a home in Calgary, which basically will apply anywhere in Canada, pretty much the US. I'll cover the most obvious mistakes and the sneaky, less obvious ones because, hey, I want you to avoid both that heartbreak and that financial regret. So without any further ado, here we go. So mistake number one, not getting pre-approved for a mortgage. Now picture this, you find your dream home, you're mentally arranging the furniture, you're imagining your Sunday brunches, and then boom, someone else gets it because they're pre-approved and you're still playing the bank game. Don't be that guy or the gal. Get pre-approved, know exactly what you can afford before you start swiping right on houses. Now having said that, and this is some bonus advice for you, so listen carefully, don't go directly to the bank. It's the worst thing you can do. I know it sounds weird, and you're thinking, what is he on glue? I'm not recently anyways. Use your lender's mortgage specialist or a mortgage broker. So the employees at the bank are allowed to do mortgages, but you have a 95% chance they're gonna screw it up one way or the other. So if their full-time gig at the bank is not mortgages, then don't use them. Here's mistake number two, ignoring neighborhood research. So you love the house, but have you checked out the neighborhood? Is it quiet and serene, or are there weekly drum circles at midnight? I'm not judging if that's what you like, but Calgary has a ton of unique neighborhoods, and I'm sure in whatever city that you're in, you do as well. They each have their own vibe. So research the schools, the amenities, the crime rates, the commute times. And remember, you're not just buying a house, you're buying into the community. And yes, that includes neighbors who might have a pet rooster. So mistake number three, skipping a home inspection. Don't do it. Get off your wallet, spend the roughly $500 it costs to do a home inspection. Don't do the, oh, it'll be fine. Calgary homes can hide surprises just like anywhere else, like a crack in the foundation or a furnace older than your grandma. I'm not saying your grandma's old. I'm a grandpa. A home inspection is like bringing a friend who isn't afraid to tell you the truth, even if it's, this house is a money pit, run for your life. So trust me, it's better to know now than after you've moved in, right? Here's another bonus. If you're buying a condo, 100% do a condo document review with a professional, which will cost you somewhere around $400 in the Calgary area, but it's worth its weight in gold. I had one in the last couple of months where the professional reviewer just told us to run for their lives. There was several special assessments coming down the pipe, and it was going to cost the homeowners thousands of dollars. Well, you know what? We'll leave that one for another video. Ask me questions, folks. There's way more to this than you think, and that's, just what's generally on the surface. Mistake number four, underestimating and understanding your closing costs. So if you think the down payment's the only thing you need to worry about, I've got some bad news. There's going to be some property taxes, legal fees, home insurance, and a little something that I like to call like random surprises. Budget for these ahead of time so you're not left Googling how to sell your organs after you close. So number five, making emotional decisions. So we've all been there. You fall in love with something shiny, right? Maybe it's the quartz countertops or the dreamy backyard. Don't let those emotions cloud your judgment. Step back, take a breath, ask yourself, am I buying the house or am I just hypnotized by the massive walk-in closet? Let's move on to some less obvious stuff. These are the sneaky ones that can trip you up even if you think you've got it all figured out. So mistake number six, waiting for that perfect market. And I get it, waiting for the stars to align sounds smart, but trying to time the market's like trying to predict Calgary's weather. Just when you think you got it figured out, the snowstorm shows up in July. So here's why it doesn't work. Prices might keep rising. You could end up paying more if you wait. Interest rates could go up, meaning your monthly payments get more expensive. And that dream home might be gone by the time you're ready to jump in. So instead of chasing perfection, focus on being financially ready. And I don't mean, trying to save an extra 5% to avoid CMHC fees. That's another conversation. So you got your ducks in a row and you find the house you love, it's probably the right time to buy. Don't wait for the weather or the market to behave, because it's not going to. Before we get into number 7, here's another one that just came to mind, and I know they mean well. So don't get me wrong, but everybody's going to come out of the woodwork and want to give you advice when they find out you're making a move. Just because your neighbor bought and sold a house a couple times doesn't make them a pro. Shit changes constantly. Make sure you're dealing with a real licensed pro. So more on that in a couple minutes. Okay, mistake number 7, overlooking future resale value. So sure, that unique floor plan with the spiral slide instead of the stairs sounds like fun, but will it attract buyers down the road? So think about location, layout, and what features will appeal to future buyers. Pro tip, the hot tub in the basement might not be the selling point you think it is. Mistake number 8, focusing on too much cosmetic features. So it's easy to walk into a home and get distracted by outdated wallpaper and avocado green, kitchen, carpet that looks like it came from a disco party in the 70s. But here's the thing, those are all surface level issues. So cosmetic features are some of the easiest and least expensive things to change in a home. Focus instead on what really matters. Is the floor plan work for your lifestyle? Or will you be climbing over your partner to get into the kitchen every morning? Did that homeowner finish the basement themselves? Because it sure looks like they had their preteens doing drywall. And did they get a permit for that? Can you see the potential for updates that will add value or make that space yours? Remember, paint's cheap, but fixing structural issues aren't. Oh, and you know what? Sometimes the best deals are found because everybody else overlooked it, right? It's just really dirty or something that it's been sitting on the market for a while because everybody else is overlooking it. You can get past that cosmetic stuff. Sometimes you can get a really good deal on a home, so long as it's not too much work. And if that's not your thing, then just move on. Mistake number 9, not checking zoning or future development plans. That gorgeous view of open fields behind your backyard, don't get too attached to it. It might not be there forever. So Calgary's growing. What's peaceful farmland today could be a high-rise apartment complex tomorrow. So do your research, look up the Calgary zoning laws, or get your agent to do it. Find out what's allowed around your property and what's behind there. Check the city's development plans. Yes, they're online, and no, they're not as boring as they sound. Talk to the neighbors, especially the ones who seem to know everything. Think about potential or, traffic or noise that could come with new developments. Because let's be real, no one wants their backyard barbecue serenaded by jackhammers, right? Mistake number 10, choosing the wrong real estate agent. So your agent's your pilot on this home buying adventure. Pick the wrong one and you might end up with a house that's less dream home and more fixer-upper horror story. You deserve better than that. So a great agent isn't just there to unlock doors and point out features and be a taxi driver. Top-notch agent needs to really get you, they should take the time to understand exactly what you're looking for, even if you don't know how to put it into words yet. They need to ask the right questions. Not only what's your budget or how many bedrooms do you actually need, what are you looking for? Is it a family-friendly neighborhood or a place within walking distance, the best brunch spots, or what do you love and dislike about your current living situation? This just isn't about filling out a checklist. It's about truly understanding your lifestyle, where the problems lie, if there are concerns you have with your current living scenario, so they don't waste your time showing a bunch of homes that are too expensive, too small, too large, or they just don't fit you. And let's get real. Your agent should be full-time, not working part-time, and have hundreds of sales under their belt. 82% of realtors leave the industry within 3 years, so you don't want someone who's still figuring out what a condition is or how to write a contract. So ask the tough questions. How long have they been in the industry? How many deals have they closed? What's their experience with homes like the ones you're looking for in the neighborhoods? A great agent, they can communicate well. They're reliable and focused on making your goals their priority. Buying a home is one of the biggest investments you're going to make, so you want someone who's as serious about it as you are, or ideally even more, and they treat it like it's their home they're buying. Whether it's the obvious blunders or the sneaky pitfalls, now you have some foundational things to watch out for as a buyer. If you found this video helpful, if you've made one of these mistakes in the past and want to share your story, drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a video. And if you're ready to start house hunting or house selling, don't be shy. Give me a call. We'd love to help you find your perfect home. See y'all soon.